began, absolutely tearing through everyone. The only maps they've been dropping since Challengers 2 started and throughout the Challengers finals is indeed against the
what is the C9 lineup?
And Haven has been a huge piece of why Cloud9 Blue has been so successful, upsetting several different top 5 teams in the region to find themselves now just one match away.
Never mind. Okay, sorry. My brain tripped me out. I was thinking 2 different characters. That was weird. That was really weird.
Ever so classic double.
That was super weird. My brain was thinking Cypher was Jet, and I was like, wait, Jet, Reyna, Raze, Astra, Sofa? That was really confusing. That makes a little more sense.
We've been seeing Zeta playing Sova throughout his career the majority of the time, other than a couple of brief stints with like a Breach or a Sky, or even when he briefly did some jet hopping in his own right. Then obviously Mitch has been a heavy Sentinel player for bulk of his career. Obviously, over on the Sentinel side of things, ever since Tin stepped onto the team, we've been seeing Shazam kind of sacrifice a bit and allow Tins to have the jet while he takes the Sova. Of course, Shazam was already a Sova main on Bind, but he's expanded that throughout the rest of the map.
Their lineups are similar.
Allow Tins to be the Tins that we know and love.
They have,
but then everybody else is what you'd expect.
Like, the only difference is that Sentinels is using Phoenix and Jet, and C9's using Raze.
Man, this is going to be fireworks, bro. Both these teams have been so hot.
Very similar lineups.
Cloud9 Blue has only dropped Haven 3 times since March out of 20 games played, one of which was the Sentinels, though, of course, in the grand finals of Challengers 2. And then Sentinels, since Tins has been on the team, 81% win rate on Haven, dude. This is going to be a banger.
Absolutely. I cannot wait. We're getting underway as the gates come down and tends to kick things
Good way to start it off.
Whoa, leaning the way of Sentinels, and now things get a little spooky here for Cloud9 Blue.
Yeah, I mean, the timing that you can create now on that long A position with the Astra allows for heavier engagements through sewers defensively to get picks like that.
C9 lost this round.
Gravel also slowing down the timing on this.
Unless
because we know that Sentinels are kind of have the play. But Poise finds the greatest time ever to backstab through window and blindside Dapper. But Tens,
oh my God, Tens is just nasty, dude. He's just nasty. You know what I'm saying? Just nasty.
You have to be kidding me.
They took too long, but they had no idea that they were all. They had no idea there was 4A because Tens was the only one that got a kill at 8. Right here, Mitch. The only info Mitch got was that Tens pushed short A. They didn't get enough info when he died. If they did, they would have been in sight 20 seconds ago.
They make the full rotation over. And Tens closes it out, and that's gotta be a bittersweet feeling for this player as he stares into the face of Cloud9.
You don't want Tens to start like that because he's gonna plow.
Oh my!
You give him that confidence and momentum, dude. Oh my God, he's about to drop 30.
That is unreal.
Plus,
he pulled that off again. Poised had such a good backstab there through window. Made you think he was going to disrupt that rotation and back hauls, but to no avail. Tins blocks down the spike despite all of the chaos thrown his direction. Now they get the freebie round, right? You know, didn't see too heavy of an investment here from the Cloud9 side of things, so Sentinels will be able to mop up no problem as we try to, you know, bring the energy back down for a bit. But I imagine
he literally had a Phantom, dude. I love it. He's probably going to drop the Phantom, use knives, right?
There's just so much on the line here. This is the biggest match of most of these guys' careers in Valorant. The chance to represent NA in the first international LAN, really one of the first LANs, period, in Valorant history. So a lot goes into this, man. So many mind games, so much pressure, so much stress, and so much excitement. And I just can't wait to keep going, man.
Goes here. And this is where, like you said, the pressure kind of it starts to build. So just as we kind of do on our end of things, the players now need to take a deep breath and just remember, right? You turn names off and you're just playing Valorant. It's 2 quick rounds the way of Sentinels. Now a rifle round here for Cloud9 Blue, and a couple of rifles to matches. Hens force one up in the last round and sick, and have a Phantom in hand. And with these rifles, Cloud9 Blue taking it very slow.
Yeah, they want to make sure that they get their cards right in this situation. They want to not...
The triple push. Yeah, this is going to be a brawl right now.
This aggression that Tens and company were trying to set up at Sewers, but it doesn't matter. Knowing's only half the battle. as Zoms is still standing here.
Oh, no.
Bonus Spectre, good for one. Floppy, a big trade, so at least keep...
I love how they're just fighting this. What the heck?
And perhaps allow Cloud9 Blue to pivot and try to find a vulnerability here, as they're putting a lot of faith in Dapper to anchor that C side. They have the Astra Orb kind of blocking the entrance.
What is happening here? They're just fighting in A main. This is wild.
Cloud9 is not letting up.
This is NA in a nutshell.
Not letting up at all, and I think maybe they were expecting Sentinels to do the same, but the fight over the sewers will continue now. Rearing up to get quite a bit of value. Poise gonna beat this corner.
At least he got one.
On through Zeta to trade it back, and now it's all up to Dapper, who's been huge.
Wow, that was such a weird round. That was just a whole A main control. Everyone was just fighting for it.
Players to worry about. Mitch is gonna be the first to contact on this. The kill to come through in the rifle round to Cloud9 Blue. They're on the board. And I guess that kind of shakes.
That was weird. That was a weird round.
Are they nervous? Do they have the nerves? No, they come.
I'm assuming the only reason Sentinels did that is because they had Spectres.
Yeah, this is, you know.
So it was kind of their bonus, right?
From Cloud9.
That's
dealing with the
my guess.
Dealing with aggression. They lost the opening pick, but then the follow-up was just very decisive. And to get around on the board early after suffering to the 10's ace in the pistol round and having to eco and all that good stuff, it's good to see them have that quick response. And we are going to see the rifles being bought up, though, from Sentinel, so there is only a judge.
Sick as a judge.
And actually still a Spectre for Zoms and 10's, relying on the daggers only pretty much, but I mean, they couldn't be in more capable hands.
Little walk up long C.
Especially on this map. We saw it slip away a little bit, and it was looking scary against 100 Thieves, but Sentinels...
Oh, C9, you're...
The series now, they're looking to go right to work down
C9, dude, you are in a situation.
Shock darts are able to finish off Zeta. The knives are still on line, I believe, for 10s, although chipped away, but very favorable.
I don't know. I don't know if C9's going to win like this.
It, like, Poison Leaf are hurting.
Yeah, 10's not getting a frag, but I feel like
Mitch had the perfect moment to lurk in
led to that shock dart frag.
anywhere.
So definitely still having value in the round two.
He's lurking now, or trying to. No, he's not.
To attempt that long C, and now 10's even pushes down the clear closet, knowing that no
way.
is still there, allows
that
him to kind of pivot more.
So
towards,
unfortunate.
You know, this back hall area.
Oh man!
Itself, but unfortunately,
why did he back off?
Leaf has taken control of Garage with a couple of teammates. He's gotten another kill here. That's going to kind of even.
I'd be surprised if they won this round, but
site. They had that nebula smoke up, blocking off the back calls, but the Gravwell slows down their progression, allowing them to get in sight to back up sick. Great move by Zoms.
Spotted barely on the back end, but he's still able to find the kills, and the judge is starting to go to work.
That'll happen.
Pick up the round.
That was weird. 10's got all of C long. He walked down long C into the cubby, and then he just walked back.
He's got great decision making.
That was really, really strange. If you have long C, you just sit in that pocket, you gain control, your whole team can just pretty much leave.
To make sure that his teammate
little weird,
wasn't going to
but
be stranded.
His team stepped up.
You know, back him up for trades, and trades weren't even required. They just clean house, man. Really quick response from Sentinels, not letting Cloud9.
He did it for the gun. Oh yeah, no, I know.
First gun round
but
they got.
just
now you can
stay there.
What Cloud9 Blue are
just
left
stay there, you know.
To go Sheriff on Floppy, Frenzy on Mitch. So definitely a halfway buy. Sick trying to get aggressive here out in the middle. Oh no, he didn't stop the boom bot. He thought that his hot hands would take care of the job. He miscalculated. It cost him his life. And in a round that was a mixed buy for Cloud9 Blue. That's a huge advantage to get so early.
Yeah,
oh, he's going for the pick. Yes, this is the play. This is the play, 10's. Oh,
there. So either way, a huge
I love it.
ultimate to no longer have, a huge player to no longer have for this Sentinel squad is Cloud9 Blue. They're on a labored buy. It's only 3 rifles for this team and a couple of pistols. So this is definitely a Sentinels round to win. And Shazam is looking to swing it right back to first onto Floppy. Not going to find the next, but a tag surely will do enough.
Oh, running him.
Lower HP. The drone tries to push it right to Shazam. The ticks are there, but Shazam finds the shot, and the Frenzy just not able to do enough.
I didn't think he'd be able to recover in time. I thought that with the timing of that drone death that he might get caught his pants down a bit, but able to recover and get the kill anyhow. Leaf, though, huge kill onto Dapper, allowing the spike plant to come through and even numbers back up to a 3-on-3, making this retake much more difficult in Sentinels. They have no ults in play. They have to rely strictly on gunplay.
What in the
world?
Zeta
cutting them off at the pass here.
Zeta's just solo fighting me. What in the world is happening?
Things once more have since slowed down. Shazam lower HP after that earlier duel, able to find the first. HP doesn't matter. A 3K for the Sova. Zeta not able to get on the board to match, and it's Leaf.
What the heck are you doing, C9?
In a 1v2, both players are low, but he's
that's
try and kill them.
They deserve to lose that. I'm sorry. What is Zeta doing? Hello?
Whoa! 4 kills on the surface kind of already indicate that. But when you look at it,
who's down there in the Discord channel?
Fine details. Again, getting that drone out and getting
Tyler
this off as well. But prior
Got
to that, to get them back in. And again, this recovery is so big. You think Mitch has to jump on him for sure. The timing would not favor him.
Not much.
Anyway,
not much.
Low health still swings out poise, and then he jumps down. And really, I think his play there was just to be more bait for Zoms, right? To kind of allow him to really be the trade fragger. But again, just takes care of it by himself. And this is now going to have a running back in play for Sick. It's going to be an eco
that sounded nice.
for Cloud9 Blue, so they may not even
I just woke up. I had a late night last night. I was playing some Valorant late.
Starting to really
streaming?
set a good pace here to kick off Haven.
I got to
Again,
practice.
the pick of Cloud9
Okay.
Blue, they've been tearing everyone
Fire up
else
the
up
old,
on.
you know.
But Sentinels is a different beast, man. And when you come for that, you best not miss.
We're round 6 here on Haven, and I think most notably, every single round matters here when you're looking back to recent.
Hello.
Sentinels have this
Hello.
incredible lead over
Hello.
100 Thieves, but then they almost
Mike.
lose it. They were
Hello.
able to close it out, like I said earlier. But the more you give Cloud9
Governor.
Blue with your Sentinels, the scarier
Hello,
things
Governor.
can be, because we have seen worst case scenario situations. Now it's a quick take towards B. The spike going to be following up, and the Nebula Smoke's going to block out both connectors for now. So at the very
They're
least,
just taking Link.
Floppy will get that spike down, but Zom's going to go to work, going to find the kills instead. He'll gladly trade a spike plant for some kills.
Jesus.
Shazam is there to back him up with
Not a bad
Floppy.
eco. You know, they got 2.
The
They
Sheriff,
got bomb.
This was the round to
One
go
more
the
would've been
way
nice, but
of Sentinels.
all right.
Cloud9 Blue surely
All
will
right.
make it hurt. 2 kills and a spike plant on the round, but Sentinels going to pick up high.
Yeah, with what was invested, all you can really hope for is
What's
if you
up,
get like some
guys?
miracles off
Big
the
batches
Sheriff,
on
but
our hands.
really the
Sen's walking away with
primary
this one early,
job
actually.
there is to get
Shit.
that spike plant.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe try to force
yeah,
a
it's
rebound.
just
W.
5-1.
Try to keep their credit somewhat
C9 kind
in
of
check,
threw
which they have been able to accomplish.
around.
So
They should have
kind of
won.
a small victory there for Cloud9 Blue, but
Could've
unfortunately,
changed it a little
those
bit,
doesn't count anymore.
but-
Sentinel's lead is building to just such a high level right now.
Man, I'm
and here's the
tired.
thing about their Haven. You know,
You're playing Valorant?
they're attacking side
Yeah.
as far as
He's
zero,
back.
Right? They're near 64%
He's back.
win rate attacking side on Haven as opposed to 58%
Chun.
on the defense. So with them doing this well on such a
Okay, they're
large
doing the
network,
same thing that they did that
defenses
first gun
sometimes
round.
Struggle. I mean, they're loving this right now. They're laughing all the way to the bank at this point. So Cloud9 Blue need to make a statement quick, and this is what they're choosing to try to put forward to do it. Cosmic Divide to try to get into the C site, but here comes Sick on the ult, and it gets canceled out by the showstopper. That's still not the best use of that
Holy
rocket.
shit.
Yeah, and we're seeing the Cosmic Divide is sometimes so hard
Oh
to
my
use.
God.
Series get traded
It's
back
so
and forth.
chaotic.
Zeta
Look at
gets
everything
it,
Yeah.
but
just
Shazam
on
gets
your
screen.
2.
Like literally
He
wall,
walked up to the
ult,
site, but it was
ult,
Chaz just gets 2.
Arrow.
Hanzo.
Fucking
towards mid,
Hanzo.
and
Like, oh
one
my
kill to
God.
win. Floppy and Zeta need to do something huge to try and pick up another round.
C9,
They're
bro,
find
this isn't gonna
themselves
work.
on another labored
They've
bye.
learned this
Yeah,
in the
it's
first
tough
2
because
gun
at
rounds that
least
they
you
tried
stop
this.
Sick ult from having
It's not gonna
impact,
work.
But that means
Don't
that
do it.
showstopper that you want to be using to clear off angles on the site to control it for yourself is now off the board.
Sometimes you
So
just have to accept
not
an
the
L
cancellation
in
were
your
kinda
strat.
hoping for,
You
and
want
everyone just
divided.
starts kind of teeing off for the Sentinel sides, particularly Shazam's 2
Oh
kills.
my
and
god.
that
Yeah, he
kill
owned
from
him.
Floppy
A little
cracks the
nasty with
door
it.
back open just a smidge. They're still down a man. They're running out of time. They don't really have that much map
There's
control.
a world in which
but
they win
maybe
this
just
2
maybe there's a
before.
chance, but Zeta has to win this fight against Dapper on
100
site.
P.
That's really the only way forward.
30 seconds left.
Bobby's got a lot of shit on him still.
And the dance
What?
towards back.
What is
side.
this
Zeta's gonna
solo
find the
shit,
kill.
man?
There's another one there as well. It's gonna be Sick. Who takes down that recon bolt. Floppy.
Oh,
Gets spotted on the flank, but
Floppy,
he's gonna get tagged from the
Flopsters.
side.
Lobster.
Needed to be a bit more
was
careful. as he looked
unlucky.
to
He
push
should've just looked
behind.
right,
Unfortunately,
you know?
he get
Oh, he's
got,
dead.
Holes him right in, and Zeta vulnerable on the site. And Sick to find the
He was
kill.
fucking
Cloud9 Blue
tunnel vision.
almost
Yeah, he
turning
tunneled
around,
hard
but
on that
Sentinels
spawn guy.
continuing their reign.
He's like, oh shit, I got the spawn guy. Nope,
He
shot from the
basically
right.
saves Sick from getting flanked, and he uses the gravel to set Sick up to end the round. So, I mean, Zom's utility
Oh.
usage and fragging
Oh,
coming
there's the
where it
BM that we
needs
know to
be.
love.
Again,
Look
this
at
is
this
just so
crisscross,
tough to
dude.
look at the Star
Yeah, it's
Wars
so
going
crazy,
on
actually.
here.
It's very
Just
confusing,
getting
I'm
that
sure, when you're in the
default
middle of
plant
it and you're
zone,
seeing
it's
2
too
Sova
quick of
ults.
it. Glad we were able to capture that in the replay.
Stay away from the red.
And
That's
it
about
sets
it.
Cloud9 Black so much they have to go for another save, man. They are getting absolutely rinsed so far here on Haven. And again, if you come with the king, you can't miss, bro.
Yep.
Yes, we know Cloud9 Blue's success on Haven has been pivotal in Challengers 2 and throughout this
I think
final
Sentinel-
bracket
I like
to
that.
I think
get where they
Sentinels is
are.
going
But now you're
to
up
going to
against
land.
Cream of the crop.
Hell
They want
yeah.
to put on a
I
similar
mean, that we
performance to what they've done in
kind
Kind
of
of expected that
against
for
other
sure.
opposition.
Sentinels is good for sure.
People would have been shocked. Like everybody would have been shocked if Sen didn't go. Shit.
But it ain't over till it's over, dude. They're about to get ecoed. Watch this shit. Boom.
Of a push
No,
towards
alright.
the seaside again, just trying to split it, and Sick picks ones up through the wall. Mitch to fall, and again, this is a round surely to go the way of Sentinels, and the economy flourishing. Even if you did a bit of damage for Cloud9 Blue, things should be a-okay going into the next. Sick just continues to go back to work. Now the spike has been planted, so all is okay on that front. And now, unfortunately, Sick trapped behind. No, he's not. He's not.
Little
trapped.
ace?
He's got him right where he wants him for the ace.
Are you
Eco ace?
serious?
Yeah.
Sentinels
Tens.
have 2 aces.
Tens got an
in
ace
8
pistol.
rounds played.
Oh my god.
Between two of their players, this
I
puts
guess
Sick
I'll
back
be honest,
onto
dude.
another running back already. Tim's
Fucking-
only one away from
Yeah,
daggers.
here's
They,
another
EU.
ult.
And it's
EU
like,
has decided
finally,
who's going to land.
You think you're maybe
Fnatic
getting
and Liquid.
something going, but you're.
I'm
it's
not
just
gonna
an
lie.
uphill
About to
climb
see
through
Scream
and
on
through,
land,
man.
dude.
You
Let's
keep
go.
getting forced to save, and you have to keep battling these ults.
I
You'll
haven't
never
watched
really get
one EU match. I
around
don't
where
even
you
know
feel
who's
like you
on
can find
any
footing.
team.
And C9 will take a tactical
It's all
pause
about
here.
NA, baby.
NA number
It's
one.
like the coach
America.
of the Monstars from Space
We're
Jam
literally the best.
screaming
Like, we're,
time
yeah,
out
it doesn't
every
matter if we
game.
lose. We
I
are
know
the
that
best.
reference will be lost upon
I'm not
some
even
of
talking
our
about video
audience, but,
games
you know,
anymore. We're the best
some
at
people will
everything.
get that one, but I feel like that must be the thought process behind Cloud9 Blue right now.
We're the smartest in the world.
And I mean that one again. It is
we
an
have the best
eco
teeth.
round, right? So
Sure.
the two aces have.
We're
come
definitely
from the
not
pistol
overweight
round
over
and
here.
then
Definitely
another
not
round, like,
overweight.
yeah, Cloud9 Blue find themselves on
And,
Frenzies. I think a Stinger and maybe a couple
we got
of
the best
Sherricks.
Valorant
But either
in the
way,
world
it-
too.
it
Yeah, but
hurts
we're,
so
you know, we're
much,
overweight by
and,
choice.
you know,
That's important,
the
you know.
biggest hype
No,
behind
we're
a
not
round like
overweight.
Oh,
that
we're
is
not.
that
Okay, you're right.
is
Sorry, we're not
that kills
overweight.
weren't
Yeah.
kind of just
Yeah.
spread out all over the place, like you
Right.
said. It's Sick again on another run it back who was absolutely huge in the last one. With that
I
run
think
back,
Korea
he was
is gonna
able
be
outplay the
decided
Cosmic Divide
tonight.
from Floppy on that C site, and then again just play it.
Right.
Once he gets sent back, he just plays it like it's a blaze wall, curveball on the outside.
Korea's
the rest of the team is there
just
to
a-
finish it up. So
Korea's just
a
fun to
huge
watch.
round
They're
for
all over the
Sentinels to
place.
win. Now, off the back
They're
end of a tactical
fragging.
pause
They don't
dust,
miss.
Cloud9 Blue, they
I've
gotta
only seen
start
them
turning
whiff
around
like
right
one
here.
time, I swear.
Starting to come online, man. Again, Leaf has like been one of the top three
That's
performers
cap,
on
actually.
Duelist and one of the
Yeah,
top
it's
three
kind of
players
cap. They've
in
missed a couple
general
times,
for the
but
Challengers.
everyone
Because
everyone
NA
misses.
Challengers team
Everyone
is
wins.
NA
such a
never
strong
misses.
duelist
No,
for this
NA
team,
doesn't
and
miss.
NA doesn't
They've
miss.
been missing him in this game.
We're just
Back to
bred
back.
Go for the run
differently.
it back, and he gets a pick with it before poise.
Oof, that nade was
Oh,
fire,
no,
but
and
he's
there's
still.
no
Dude, I feel
ability
like
to trade that back,
everyone.
obviously, with it being an all, that's such a big opening pick for
A lot of
you
people
know,
fight
Sentinels to have
the
not had
fucking
too many
Phoenix
buys,
ult in this
Tanner, and
top
to have that happen
elo
to you right
shit.
after a
Not
tactical
elo,
timeout is so
fucking
grueling.
pro.
And this A defense is
And
still in
fuck that
place. And they're
peeking
committing
that.
to it, man. They're still trying to find something here. And,
Guess he got
and
pushed,
the
though,
A
into
side has
that
been
corner.
so well
Yeah,
reinforced by
yeah.
Sentinels. They have such a good read of things.
When is Iceland? What's the actual date for that shit?
And if you're
I think it's
Cloud9
May
Blue,
24th.
What else do you do? See, the retake on C has been
Or 26th or something?
Leaf didn't get
Pretty
spotted.
close,
It is going to
actually.
be a kill still for Shazam. It's traded.
Yeah, I
back,
mean,
but you're already
everything's
down
being
a
decided
player.
now. Like,
Right.
EU's decided,
Sentinels
NA's
still
going to be
favorable
decided
when it comes to
today.
the manpower,
Korea's
and
going to
this
be
one as
decided
Sick continues
tonight.
to jump peek towards the back of the site. But as I was saying before, what do? If you go plant C, you're just going to get retaken on. We've seen it multiple times this game thus far. You have to fight for something else, and even when they do, it just completely gets stunted.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, they need to start doing something with Floppy's Asher utility on that long A corner you have to feel to push off the aggression to allow them some space to breathe.
Oh,
But that's a big entry
no.
there. The man we were talking about, Leaf gets the kill into Zom's blastbacks in the site. There's splits coming from Mitch, but it's been cut off by Sick. Leaf able to get a third,
Job,
though
Leaf.
even in this close plant situation. This is maybe Leaf's opportunity to really
Might have a second
impact
round here.
And his ears
Good to
were
have a
ringing
second
out.
round Nope,
Here.
they're not
We're
gonna have a
talking
second
about
round
He
here.
was one of the top performing duelists
Oh.
in this one, able to take
Oh,
down the camo.
he almost
One
one-tapped
ace
it through the
upon
smoke,
last
dude.
champion ace on the round.
Holy
Push
sh!
for
He
Sick.
literally almost one-tapped it
No
through smoke.
ace for you. Sentinels will push to 8.
I guess just the world knew that we couldn't handle another ace this fast in this match, man. But you
So
felt
10's
like
got an
it
ace,
was
Sick
right
got an
around
ace,
the
and now
corner.
Dapper got an ace.
Certainly
Nice.
looked to be on the
Bunch
horizon there for Leaf. He was doing
Fucking
some
owners.
big things throughout
You know what I
that
did last
round
night
to
too?
What?
try
Played
to
CS:GO
really
matchmaking.
instill his
How'd
will
that
on the
go?
server, but
Horrible.
Horrible.
The game
just
is.
always
I
seemed to be a
literally
step
said
ahead,
I'm never
even when
playing
they
this
kinda
game
got
again.
caught by Leaf's
Valorant is
positioning.
goat.
It was still a kill
What
that
was-
allowed
it was-
to
what
get
was
to
bad
his
about it?
teammates
It was just
to
64
not allow
tick.
him
It
to
was-
really use that
Like
to
I
have
forget how much
substantial
fun
impact
we
on
used
the
to
round,
have on
right?
it, but holy
Even
shit,
his
is
entry
it
into
bad?
sewers, his flanker got caught in Mitch. So
Yeah,
it's like
matchmaking
every
in
time
CS
he was
is
setting something
garbage.
up, the follow through
It's
could never
actually
be there because
unbearable.
Sentinels were always wise to, you know,
Yep.
a potential snake in the grass, I guess you could say, and able to handle it and keep things kind of on equal footing throughout the round. And in the 1v1, just a little short is Leaf, but they're able to still full buy here. But again, that doesn't matter much anymore. They need rounds.
They need something. This time, Sick able to take down the Boombot with the hot hands and make it out of Garage. It's going to be another Cosmic Divide from Floppy. Used to try and get some pressure towards C. And with this, the spike's still hovering towards A, so they're trying to make
They're doing
some
the wall
changes
again.
and
Same
leave.
wall.
The utility
This time they're
goes
coming in
through
from
it. The
Garage.
bullets will not follow as Tens picks up one, pops the knives, looks to clear out the
my
site. The spike
goodness.
still headed over towards
Dude, there's
A,
just
but
so
the
much
Battle
that
of
goes
two-
on.
This
Look
game,
at the mini map.
yeah,
It's
this
just
game
like a
is
process
it's is a lot for
Zom's
sure.
No fool.
Yeah.
Zom's knows exactly what's up here, Dust.
Yeah, he's gotten here just in time. Spike's starting to plant. Will he peek in time to disrupt it? No,
He
he's still
doesn't
playing
hear it.
behind this wall. They're right next to each other, and now he steps out and finds Mitch for free, gets him back
That
into a man
sucks.
advantage on this retake.
That's a tough one to hear.
Oh, Mitch.
Stars to go down.
Ooh.
Empress gonna be popped as well.
Oh.
Floppy gets on the board. Oh my goodness, Tens tries to go up, but what goes up must come down. We find ourselves in a 1v1. The mirror matchup.
Oh, Shaz, dude, he whiffed.
Up another for Cloud9
Yeah.
Blue.
That was down to
Spectre
the
and
wire,
Spectre
though,
guy
man.
whiffed.
11
Yeah.
HP
Still won
spraying
it.
a Spectre and praying that it would
Yeah,
work
Shazzy
in
whiffed.
time, and
It's
it
all right.
almost fell short. But he
It's
does
a charity
get
round,
done.
you know?
But I think the star of that round
Give him a little
is
chance,
probably poised. The
a little
kill he
hope, and then you
catches
crush him.
on Tens when he goes
I mean,
up
what are
with
they
this
up, 8-2?
updraft and the
8-2,
daggers
yeah.
was
Yeah,
so
this game's
big,
over,
man.
dude. Go
Really
next.
kind of saved the day because you
Go
thought
next.
Sentinels retake really
It'll be a
had
quick day.
wallop behind
I
it
wanna see a
until you pulled
Sentinels
that
Envy
frag
final.
off. Finally, another round for Cloud9 Blue, but it can't be on an island again.
How many BO3s
Taylor.
are there?
They
3?
need to be able to
Yeah.
really build up some mass in this half. They can't just keep being isolated to a round here and there. There's only 2 left to go, and again, Sentinels attacking on this map is so good.
Oh my God.
Ooh, Tens
man.
does it again. How
Oh.
he finds the kill through mid, dashes away, and he just continues to be a terror. He continues to prove why people think he is the best in North America. He stays alive to find some more, and Dapper's right
My
there
God,
behind him to
Dapper.
back him up. Garage is not free. You have to pay for it with your life. The kill is traded, but Floppy is worse for wear.
Oh, that shot might land on him. Ooh, that was so close to ending his life right there. Was able to duck and dodge away. But of course, again, the story of this half is most of these rounds, Cloud9 Blue are never really a man ahead for too long, and now it's getting worse as Sick finds Floppy. Spike down in window room. Zeta trying to catch Sick does. That's well done. I thought he'd get caught by the curveball. Unfortunately, again, every time something starts to go their way, Sentinels just comes right back at them. And now Zoms will finish it off.
go next.
What stream are you watching? Is it Valorant or is it Nerd Stream?
It's just
Nerd
like
Street.
Cloud9 Blue can
Maybe that's why
really
you're
get an
like
edge in any of
split
these rounds, and
seconds
they can never
ahead
really get a foothold.
sometimes.
At best, they're on even numbers
Yeah,
all the
I
way
noticed that
through.
too. I'm on the Valorant stream.
Yeah, he's like spoiling it for me, dude. I was like, come on,
And
man.
that one, 8-4 is bad, but it feels like you lose less.
I don't think I'm allowed
momentum,
to
right? You have a
technically
bit
watch
more
Valorant,
hope
right?
When you go into it,
'Cause it's
8-4. Now,
Nerd
not
Street.
only did they
Yeah.
not
Oh,
It's
get
Nerd
the
Street's-
round on
it's
the
Nerd
rifle
Street's
to try and
production,
net
so
the
you should be
8-4
probably
half, but
watching
they're back
theirs.
on a labor buy.
Whoopsie
Everything that they
daisy.
can afford is
I mean,
one
it
rifle.
still
Here's
probably
some
is
good
the same
context for you.
thing, same
In the year
feed, same everything,
2021, which
so
is
it
basically
probably doesn't matter.
February
But
11
Whatever,
forward.
dude. Ban me. Fuck
Cloud9
it.
Blue has had a near 70% attacking
Are you
win rate
sure?
on this map.
Yeah.
And they're limited right now to 2
Oh.
rounds.
I got permission, so gotta, you know.
Looking to make it 3. Hunter
9-2.
Fury. Nice paint shells to try and keep Dapper away for
What?
now, and it's actually going to find
Wait,
the kill.
sat in the
Dapper
nade?
not respecting the damage as Shazam looks to trade
Sleep-
back on
how
Hunter
is-
Fury of his own.
what?
Sick.
he's just running around, bro.
Literally just
Just
full
popping
sprinting and no one's
great.
stopping
He
him
wasn't
at all.
allotted an ace earlier. Won't be allotted an ace this
About to
time
be
around
10-2.
because heaps of damage for
Straight
his
up.
squad and makes 9
Oh.
to 3. Quite
9-3?
doable, but Zoms is still alive. Zoms is Mr. Multi-kill in this game, and
Zoms
he's
might
done
win this,
so
though.
much for the squad as he turns his back to Zeta. He
Yep.
looks to fight towards Mitch. He's able to pick it up, but 81 health is all he's got. He goes galactic to put the stars down the gravity.
He just
well,
ran
but
at
from
him,
Zeta,
dude.
And the round to
He's like,
Cloud9
no.
Blue,
That
9
sucks.
to
Zom's
3
kind of
at the
overcomplicated
half.
it there.
And they gotta
Yeah,
find
he was
if
like,
we're
I
going
gotta
back to
suck
Space
him.
Jam
I gotta
does,
do
they gotta
so
get
much
that Bugs
shit, but
Bunny
he didn't
water
need
for
to
this
suck him
defense.
off.
They do need, what was it, the special something? I can't even remember, dude. It was like a blue bottle with a piece of paper taped to it. Yeah, secret stuff. I think that's what it was, secret
Little
stuff.
10-2
Anyway.
halfer.
Yeah, they need
Or
something,
no,
bro.
9-3, I mean.
They need a miracle. Again, this is a team that has, you know, regularly been able to win around 70% of their attacking rounds, and this one they only got 3. That is just really an uphill climb.
What's
at
the other
that
match?
point.
Is there another match
Defensively,
going on,
they
or is
only
this
win
just
about
the only
half
one
their
right now?
rounds.
I think they're doing it one by one.
And
Okay,
set
that
Because there's
makes
only
sense.
3
There's
of them.
only
around
3.
that 60
Yeah.
plus % range on attacking
Only
round
3.
success.
Still 9 hours if they go all 3
Since
maps.
Tenth has been on the team. We all
OT
already knew
and
it was gonna be
everything.
an uphill climb considering
Yeah, I guess if they were to
Sentinel's
go to
success
the
on Haven
very
considering the
end,
last time they met on Haven,
3 maps,
head-to-head
all
in the
super
finals
close,
challenges
yeah,
too,
it'd be a
where
long
Sentinels
time.
used
Like
that map as part of a
13-11 or
3-0
so.
But now this really feels like a bridge too far the way that the score has already started out.
Looking to play retake our Cloud9 Blue. Sentinel's going to get the spike planted on B for free. The paint shell's
Damn,
nothing to do
they
too
just
much.
walked
The
up and
blast
fucking
pack
planted B.
chips away at Tenz's HP, now 85 on the Jet as he looks to trade some back. The Nebula smoke is there. There's the tap, and they're baiting out a hand.
Shazzy. He missed his dart.
B5. Leap and poise look at position outside of this B side, and they're all starting to fall, but Dapper will stand to trade a kill.
Shit.
Now needs to do the
Oh,
I
dude.
saw it.
But Mitch will sit him down.
He could have lined him up right there. He's so low.
Separated
I
these
saw it.
teams.
Look, this guy's
from
19.
the
He just
round
had to
that goes
throw
Cloud9.
him a
What
little
a chaotic
tickle.
slugfest that round was.
Little tickle and he's dead.
And you have to feel like that's
That's
gonna
what
be a credit
C9B's
to
right
such an
there.
aggressive team, and Cloud9 Blue will be forced to match that pace.
Starts to
And
come
they
back.
did this round. Mitch coming up big in the 1v1 there. We've talked about how some of the key players for Cloud9 Blue have been off to a slow start. Maybe that's the spark they need. Winning the pistol, which basically is just kind of playing survival mode at that point, right? If you would have lost,
Imagine a
pistol,
C9
Simple
Blue
could have
comeback
10.
though. Ooh.
I mean, it's likely that you're going to have to save. They're the ones that get to go on to the, Spectre buy up, and you're right around that point there. So that really is what they needed to do, just to tread water, man. But they are still very close to sinking. They need to make sure this round works, and they're going to have to make sure they get the bonus in the next one. We know how hard bonus rounds can be to convert, but if they've ever needed one, it's next round.
Even in this one,
No
I was about
way.
to say, there
Smoke.
it is. The Sheriffs do so much work for the squad. Mitch able to trade a kill back, but 10 still alive, and he's still a menace. Sick finally to fall here as the Jet looks to find some work on the C side. Unfortunately, there are no listings.
Oh, no.
So to go with the counterpart, it's Dapper to pick it up. Now
Shots
one
are not
away
there
from
right
the
there.
neural theft is the Cypher for
Run.
Sentinels, and
Oh,
one
boy.
kill away.
Get the
Tom's
cane.
running, bro.
Cloud9 Blue.
He's got the sneakers on, and he's full sprint into A, and he will get the spike plant. There is no question about that. That's going to get some additional funds to Sentinels, who did not invest in this round, really. Some sheriffs, yeah, sure, but this is really going to
Does he
kind of
win
bolster
this?
their full buy
No.
when they choose to go
What do
for
you mean,
it.
man? You don't believe in
Zom's
Zoms?
chances of actually clutching this
Hashtag Zoms
with no
Nation, right?
utility,
Right, guys?
pretty slim.
It's a different
But,
zones.
again,
What?
to get the spike plant,
That's
and
a
get couple
different
of
zone.
bombs
Yeah, it's
down,
not.
Is-
That's not. That has
no
nothing to do
small
with
feat
gaming.
himself.
Hello?
At the very least, these are the credits that you needed if you're Sentinel.
Bro, he dinked him.
Oh, and the
Bro, he
kills
literally
that come on
dinked the
through.
first guy.
Zoms
That's big.
punishes the Spectres here. Is going to make that bonus a whole lot worse. A couple of players are going to have to rebuy
All right.
into this next round. And as I was saying, that spike
Oh, I
plant,
forgot.
if you bought Sheriffs, that's kind of washed away because you get some extra credits because of it. So Sentinels are going to be looking pretty in this rifle.
Oh, absolutely. It makes, the anti-bonus play even more fierce from them. Full rifles across the board, no problem. Certainly won't have any shortage of abilities. And, I mean, this is tough because look what it's done. Floppy and Zeta don't really want to have to buy here. They're going to go on Ghost only, so it's just with respect. There's bonuses are already
Love
hard
watching
to
a
convert,
Cypher setup.
and to have them set back like this makes it even
A
harder.
wire here,
And as
camera
I say,
here,
they're
little
cages
cage
and
up
shit.
in the sky, land
Floppy
over
picks up the
here.
Spectre as well, so they're going to replenish that, but again, it's keeping their credit so low, Tanner. And if this doesn't work, I mean, Sentinel's going to be so close to map point at that time.
Yeah, if this doesn't go their way because they force in the bonus, the next rifle round, should they buy up in the next, is going to look very
I
similar.
love the
to
Guardian
what we're
purchase
seeing
from
here
Zeta.
from Cloud9 Blue, and it
I
could
love it.
possibly mean
That shit's
11
trash.
No,
rounds
you're trash.
for Sentinels.
You're fucking
Although
garbage.
We
You're-
have just made our way to
The only
first
reason,
rifle round
listen,
for
the only,
Sentinels. They're taking
listen,
it a
the
whole
only
lot
fucking reason you
slower.
started
The
using a
pace
Guardian is
Right.
slowed
from a
down,
dude that
and maybe
cheated.
trying to get Cloud9 Blue to play their
So
game
shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
You
but I-
literally
love
think
this
it's good off
Guardian
one
taking
dude that
the
was
win.
hacking.
It's
Yeah,
very
but then
cheating the
I
game.
used it and it was
Again,
incredible.
they also know
So
the-
Yeah,
maybe he was onto
incredible.
something.
It's understandable that
Incredible.
they're gonna be a little bit more cautious
That's
with
cap.
Leaf playing up close here.
Mike,
Could be
ever
a problem
since
with
you
the
used
Spectre.
it, the amount
Seems
of
like
Guardians
Shazam
I
is
see in
keen
rank,
on keeping an eye on it, but now
It's
they
an
start to
insane
pass
weapon.
by. Leaf
gun
triggers
Leaf is about to get a
start.
3K.
Might find a really big timings.
Oh,
Lines
never
up
mind.
the kill onto Dapper.
He played it
and he's
safe.
able to escape. The long A attack being slowed down with a gravel as well, so Sentinels can't really follow up quickly, and now we're going to see Sick have to pop that, run it back to try to start clearing this side up. Does spot one, spots another, Tense gets it, and they are recovering the round.
Wow. That was a really good fucking pick dismiss.
Wow,
Yeah.
the timing there.
Later.
I thought the running back was going to get nothing because Sick completely looks away from Leaf, but Tens pushes up from Sewers, finds that kill up towards A short, and now we find ourselves on 3v3, but Mitch finally getting value on the
dude.
flank, buying so much
Oh
attention,
my
and
God.
Tens has to go
The
do it.
bonus.
Can't do it. Cloud9
Tens
Blue
thought he had a
convert the
cloud-
bonus.
Mitch's
think.
Yeah, it
was
looked like
so
it looked like he
fast,
flicked like a
Sentinels
cloud
had
burst, but
really
didn't have
no
one.
idea. Sure, as time starts to pass, you begin to understand that the flank could be a threat, but they just not anticipating it being that rapid. So Mitch, huge part of the puzzle there, but also got to respect this play from Leaf early on to get them, in the hunt, to make sure that they were at least going to be in the race all the way through the rounds. Was a good recovery for Sentinels to get it back into a 3 versus 3 and get a spike plant, but again, Mitch with such a great
But anyways,
fight.
yeah,
Now
the
he has some
Guardian's
neural depth
bad.
available. They've been able to win the bonus. They now
I know
have
why you
Sentinels
think it's
onto a
good, but
save,
it's
and
like,
now Cloud9 Blue
there are
are starting
better
to make this a
weapons.
contest, man. Like, if you thought that it was just going to be a Sentinel steamroll,
I like it over
which it did look
Spectre,
that
though.
way for a while,
No.
all of a
I
sudden
do.
everything's come back into question.
No.
And what
Spectre
we said
is
could happen to Cloud9 Blue.
honestly the
inverse is
best gun in the
happening,
game.
Where Sentinels not only lose that bonus round, but they lose quite possibly the next one, giving Cloud9 Blue 2 free rounds, pushing them to 7 rather than Sentinels to
Good
11.
call.
And there it
Double
is.
peek.
That's where it all starts. Mitch up top on the box, able to find one onto Zoms. Now you do.
This
still
is
have to be
worrisome for
wary.
Sentinels
I
just
think
because of the
everybody's
momentum
gonna-
right
oh,
here.
the leap
Like
over.
when you
The
start
trap
seeing a
fire
comeback and
there
you're like,
unfortunately
oh
doesn't
shit,
amount
like
to
we
a
can
whole
actually
lot.
come
The
back.
can be used
That's
out.
when
Dashes in right to it.
it's a
And they're
tough
starting to
mental
get
just
mowed down.
because
Flawless in response
they're
to
thinking
Cloud9.
like,
You
oh
could
fuck,
see
they
what
can
Tens
actually
was
come back.
thinking. The call
And then
was
C9's
retarded.
like,
He's
yo,
thinking,
we could
if I
come
can
back.
dash past this
This is
draw,
totally
I get
flipped.
this over for free. What he
Totally
did.
Man, this is
flipped.
totally
Was that
doable.
far
at
No,
this
it's
point.
oh yeah, it's
Guardian
definitely
Angel.
doable for sure.
And it was a bit of a
Like,
Hail
these have
Mary
been clean
anyway to
rounds
pull out
from
the
the old
daggers,
boys on
and
It's
C9.
just
at the
crazy
time, it
how
was
much
really thought it'd be
momentum
popular,
matters.
but then by the time you had to
One
use it, it was
pistol
already
round,
3 versus
one
5. So, you know,
bonus
Kansas was
round,
none
and
anyway,
you're
but
in there.
I
You're
like
back in
the
the game.
idea, but just
2
great
rounds, pretty
considerations
much.
by Cloud9 Blue to make sure that that was going to be covered. Once they heard the daggers pop, they knew that Tens might
like
look for
that.
an aggressive play like that, and they were prepared. So again, Cloud9 Blue chipping away at the lead. The gap is shrinking rapidly at this point, and Cloud9 Blue have a great chance.
That was interesting what he was going
at
for.
perhaps making the comeback happen.
Little wall banger.
Was this
Yeah,
aggression.
no.
A little bit stuffed there today, thanks to Shazam.
God, watching all these maps just makes
Oh, that
me
was great timing
remember
there.
that Breeze is way better than all of them.
Realize what's going on at Garage.
Facts.
Great
Crazy,
grab,
really.
was
No
able to pull
way.
off
He
of it
got
for
the
a
one
kill
and got
onto Dapper.
away.
He got lit up. He didn't even
Tens
get.
dashing in, able to find that
Tens?
kill on the site. So 1 for 1 we go, but Sentinel's worse for wear.
Saving the
Zombs only on
round.
8 HP, and as soon as that
We got a lot of alts though.
looks to get planted,
Oh,
I would
my.
imagine we see some utility used. Leap on the back end, toss out the paint shells, trying
That's
to clear
huge.
out this C-long area, and this is where
I could
just
see
about
a retake with the
everybody
Zeta
is
alt,
playing.
Leaf getting a freebie. Okay.
No, Leap is completely left.
That
but they
was-
have to
that
be
was
wary
not
of
the
this.
play,
Zeta
man.
looks
That
to
was
clear
so
out
late.
the
I guess
site
he's
with
clearing
the
side
ult.
with it, but
Oh my
Down
god!
it goes down
What?
the
Oh
way.
my
So
god!
low.
To make it
Oh,
3
he's
for
fucking
Leap.
owning.
Shazam the fourth. He's able to trade
Wait.
back two, but now needs to stop.
He's
the
got an
site
ult.
From getting defused. 2 players.
That
sitting
is
in front of him. He finds one.
Crazy,
but
That's
actually.
just fortunate, bro. Like,
How did
fuck.
the guy on the right die?
Because he was really low. He was like 30 health. The guy on the right
So
was.
on-
The guy on the right was really, really, really low.
There from Floppy to set Zeta up to get the
What was his
info
actual
on
health?
Garage.
Oh yeah, see, it's
Also,
not even 30.
their
He's got like 10
flank was
HP
just
on the right
so
there.
fast to make
Let's see how
sure
far
that
it was.
Signals had to be going. See, they
Eh,
had no
yeah.
fallback option.
Yeah,
And then
that was a
Leaf, who
really
had that
good
flank,
look at
falls
ult.
off of it very quickly, rotates the ult around.
I would say that's a
and
little
just
lucky,
lines
but
up a double with it.
I also think
Don't
that
see
part of that
too
is
often. So huge.
part of that is Sentinels should have known
And
that,
now
like,
if they
hey,
can win this round, they probably
they got
put
these
Signals
ults.
onto
Let's
yet
not all
another
play
save,
long.
and that would be a chance to take the lead, Tanner.
I'm just not a
Down,
fan
I
of
think at
going
one point they were
long
down
C
1-8.
on retakes,
They might
especially when they have
actually be able to grab a
ults.
lead
Let's
here.
say, I
Don't
feel like
forget
you just
Signals'
get
attacking
stuck.
power, which is historically so strong.
What?
And we're seeing why, but that is the beauty. Again, it's so much
Do you think
control
the Sova
fought
all
over
help
towards
there
this A
to,
lobby
like, keep
area,
them
but you
pushing
have
the
that buddy
wall?
system. And it works
Sova
so
all
well.
cleared some
Unfortunately,
stuff.
Flop doesn't have
Cleared
anybody
the
to
back
back
right,
up there. Now Lee
cleared
goes out
default.
since
So, yeah.
Just clearing side with
aggressively.
it.
But Ray's
He's
also
out of
cleared
dodge,
it
and he's
as
not
well,
able to
so it
do
didn't really
so
matter.
Zeta and Mitch, the support players here for Cloud9 Blue, need to come up huge in a 2v4, make it a 1v4. And Mitch, unfortunately, doesn't have the superior position.
fucking crazy.
No flank, nobody caught off guard.
All right, they recover this
Got the
round.
neural
Little
theft
10-8.
available, but this is a very tall task for the Cypher.
Yeah, it's not looking too good here for Mitch. Only thing going for him really is that he has a neural theft available if he can get that
I'm
first
assuming Mitch
kill.
is just going to try to
But
get
I mean,
them
with
on
time dwindling,
the rotate.
Yeah.
I just don't
Probably just
see
hide up here,
going
wait till the
forward.
timer's low, pick one. Oh,
And this is
never
a big
mind. He's
response
actually
to
getting a
those
little
who
spicy.
credits. We're basically on the verge of being cracked, and the
I mean,
save
getting
was
any
right
kills
around
here
the
is
corner, and
massive
chance for
dub,
Cloud9
Dan.
to take the lead was right there for the taking if that were to occur.
He's not going to get anything.
Sentinels not
They did put
succumbing to the
5 rounds
pressure.
together in a row, which is pretty crazy.
Coming in, winning a big 10th round, and they do so clean, which
So,
is even more important, Tanner.
Like, yeah, it's
considering
crazy, but it's really
the
not.
economy,
Because,
to get away with
like,
4
5 rounds in a row
weapons
is great,
like
but you got to
this,
think
that
about the
is
5 rounds. You
really
win
icing on the
pistol,
cake. And now they
you're
have
pretty
a
much
running back
guaranteed to win
available.
the
They
next
had the
round.
Cognitive
Then you win
Eye. They had the
bonus,
Hunter's
then you're pretty
Fury.
much
They have
guaranteed to
so
win the next
many
round.
tools to put
So in
forward.
reality, they actually won like
Whereas when you
3
look at
legit rounds rather
C9B
than
Blue, the
5.
divide, not normally
So when you think about it that way, it's a little different, but
Mitch is required
It's
to
still
get
they
one
needed
five
they
rounds,
needed
though.
it, of course.
So I mean, Sentinels had a chance to.
It's just
really
important to
drive this
remember
thing
what was
home,
a gun
especially
round
considering
and
that
what
Cloud9
wasn't.
Blue's economy is also
That's really,
quite
really
fragile.
important
Really,
to
the teams kind of share
the
that
whole score
problem.
line.
5 rounds is 5 rounds.
So
True.
this is such a big.
They're about to get another one right here.
because of that.
And now I'm interested to see, we've seen a couple of cosmic divides used over towards C to split that back site garage area. A tag from Shazam.
Oh,
is
he's
gonna
got
lead to not a tag
the
from Shazam,
moves.
unfortunately.
Oh my
Dual.
god.
Ultimate's used and nothing to be
He
found
moved
but
left, moved
information.
right, then he just
As they
two-taps
look
the
to get a bit
ult.
of his own
Man,
full
they're about to
rotate coming
leave
onto
him
the
in
spike,
sight.
still hanging out
See
towards
how they're
the
going back
Lotto,
spawn.
so
Yeah.
and I believe the cosmic divide is coming down, so you have to
Oh no.
What is going
Oh, he got
on?
him. He got him.
You have to
Holy
push to the cloud
shit.
person. Zeta does just that. Mitch picks up another sick on the
Trades,
side,
trades,
trying to do
trades,
everything
trades.
they can.
So
Zeta
many
can go to work,
trades.
but now the
C9
odds are
wins it.
even
There's
for
an
actual
a
gun round.
moment. Mitch
Huh,
has
Mike?
a huge
No,
round.
that's
Cross
good.
closes out another.
Bias
Big round
caster.
from Cloud9 Blue. As you said, Sentinels getting really no value out of either of their ults other than maybe
C9's gonna-
Intel at best.
C9 might take
That's
this
a
one.
big investment.
They might.
To not wind up
C9
with
might
some
actually
type of
take
pick,
this.
some
They might
type
run
of
away with
entry
it.
point. And then they just kept
If
following
C9
up.
wins
Cloud9
this round,
already had 4
Sentinels is gonna be
players
kinda
at
broke.
A-site by the time the
And that's a little
commitment was there
scary.
from Sentinels. They really just ran into a brick wall. It's going to take brute force alone to get out of the situation or to take a step back and maybe try to pivot elsewhere and hope that, you know, you can expose Cloud9's over rotation. But that never happened. They never
used
let up,
everything.
and it
Sentinels
came
used
back to
everything.
haunt them.
Phoenix ult,
Both teams
Sova
still
ult,
coming into the full
Zom's
buy, but
ult.
again, the credits are really running
Everything.
low
Use it all.
I mean,
due to some of these
Now
exchanges
Floppy
and
still got
how
his
these
for
rounds
the
are played out.
retake,
Ten's looking to
wherever
be
they
the
go.
spear in this round.
Ooh.
Trying to come in
Oh!
and catch an entry.
Beautiful.
Just played
Boy,
it.
at
He
such
played
a
it
great
so
angle.
safe. He didn't
We'll
even
get
go
first
for a
blood
second.
kill
He
away.
could have.
had the
This
second
miss
guy.
gets away.
100%
He
Nobody
could
knows
have.
out
Yeah, he
there
could have killed the second
for
guy, but
Sentinels,
still, he
and
played it
that's
as
a
safe
big
as he.
opening for
Like,
him.
I think he played it right. He didn't take it a chance, right?
Sick
Like, he-
tagged
it was-
twice
if he just
on
holds
the
mouse
round.
one, he kills him even.
Fortunately for him, there is no Hunter's Fury available.
Yeah, he just did
It
the,
was right
he did the
there.
safe
Follow
call.
up on that. So just
That's
some
fine.
information that they're still looking to play, maybe through this garage or up towards B. The mid area completely on lock. My Sentinels. For
Yoink.
a moment, Dapper.
Thanks,
would upgrade
Tens.
to a Vandal.
My
Thanks for
Vandal
falling
now.
Teammate. It's a price to pay, but we'll see what he can get done with it. Full armor, full HP, but down to play our Sentinels.
Yeah, they're gonna try to make a play here into garage. Mitch.
Yo,
nice
what?
one
This is
way
sick.
cage,
I've never
just
seen
try
this
to
before.
spot some feetsies coming through.
pretty nuts,
They actually
actually.
decide to back off knowing how dangerous playing into that one way could be. But now they come in right after it's extinguished. Poise
Oh
gets
my
nailed by that dart. Sick jumping up with it. Almost finishes the job, but not quite. They still make their way to the side. But Mitch
Ooh,
lining
there
up a
was
great headshot
potential
overlong
from
onto Sick,
Mitch.
keeping them a man ahead.
Oh
hey,
my
Traded back to the
god.
spike plant potentially, but there's still going to be a man down in the post plant.
All right, so they got the floppy wall.
They don't have the best positioning. They don't have any ults.
They
in
know
play
nobody's
either.
long.
Meanwhile, Cosmic Divide stops them from just playing from
Clean,
Clean.
bro. Fucking
Oh my
clean.
goodness, and
Leaf's an animal.
Work from downtown.
He was an
Floppy.
animal in CS.
He's an
Close it out,
animal,
but
bro.
That's it right there, Dust. 10 to 10. We're not
Here's
in
that,
up
do you
in
remember that
Cloud9.
controversy about that kid
I mean,
that
even surprising us
beat
here in
one of
their
the Brazil
defensive
teams, one of the best
side,
Brazil
yes,
teams?
stunting this
No.
Sentinel
And they thought he was
squad.
cheating?
Kinda sucks.
Like, all
Oh,
Brazil
that was
thought he
him?
cheating? Yeah, that was
Where
Leaf.
boys come in
Oh my
later right now,
God.
even has been
He was
a
getting, like, death threats and
problem
shit?
for a
Oh my
handful of teams in
God.
this
I had no
tournament.
idea.
He has to close this out.
Again, man, you look at
Yeah, there's a lot of drama around that.
Near
Mhm.
80% win rate since Tens has been on board. In fact, it's 81%.
So he's like, fuck
64%
that.
Win rate on the
I'm going to
attack,
Val.
and they are being
Yeah,
limited
fuck the
to
CS
50
crowd. I'm going to
Yeah,
Valorant.
I'm going to
I feel
Val.
like a big part of it is the quick flanks. Think about how often that's factored in. Leafs had 2 quick flanks on long C that have been so disruptive, not allowing Sentinels to settle in the post plant. And then Mitch had that big flank up sewers.
That is so huge. They have him on an eco. They win this round, dude. 11-10. Ooh, another gun round. Then it's over.
Now they
Whoa!
get 10 to 10. They had Sentinels
Gamers.
on the low buy.
Yep, gamers.
That was
And, I mean,
awesome,
things are
dude.
looking swimmingly
gamer-
over them
that's
for
a gamer
Cloud9.
move,
They were
Dad.
1-8 down again, Tanner. Can't stress that enough. They made such a crazy.
Dad!
Wow. Wow,
They're
the
going
double
all the
peek.
way.
Wow.
Team Floppy with
Don't
a big
overcommit too
double.
much. You got your 2. No, you got your teammate. You actually go for all. Okay, the ult was
Okay.
too much.
Picks
Leaf.
up another
You're feeling yourself a
one.
little
Dapper
too much.
again
He's going
falls
in.
to the paint
He's
shells,
gonna get
not
1 at least
respecting
with
the
this.
He might get-
didn't have
yeah,
the space to
might get
get one
2.
to the
Oh.
showstopper
Got
running
1.
out, but it's
He almost got
shot
2,
off
bro.
anyways.
Hit him for like 100.
Chipped away 39 HP.
That ult was
I mean,
a little
are looking to find
unnecessary.
their first lead in the game, and
Uh,
there it
Yeah.
is.
But they're feeling it's
Oh
okay,
my
whatever.
goodness.
I mean,
Cloud9 Blue are
yeah,
doing it
I
all of a
guess,
sudden.
but they're going to need that on
doing
that
the
gun round, man.
unthinkable. Leaf. We talked about how slow of a
The gun
start
round's a
they don't
freebie.
have. He is now
Not if they don't let him
23
into sight
and 19.
for
He
the
is
reclear.
the top fragger on the server
just
by a
win.
decent margin.
Floppy has had his ult for a
Poi
bit now
starting to
too.
make some big plays. His overall frag might not be high, but he's made a couple of
Yeah,
big
Floppy's had this
kills
for a
that
little
have
bit.
really helped this team
I wonder if they're
along.
going to use it aggressively or
You're
just
just
keep it
starting to see, generally
post-plant.
speaking, Cloud9 Blue rise to the occasion at just the right time. But here's the full buyback from Sentinels. Neurotheft available.
All right,
They can get
that's
a
how
pick.
he's using it, aggressively.
Great Cosmic Divide comes out, though, from Floppy to make it a bit harder for them to fight for that early map
They're not
control
going to
out
get
middle in
aggressive with
Garage
it, though,
without
which is
having
a
to waste
little
the shell to
weird.
Make sure that no one's getting on those forward angles. Shazam
I don't know how
will
much
clear
I
it
like
out
that.
now and start to get a little bit
I
of
don't
intel
like it
towards
at
the
all.
Because,
I
play,
think
like,
it's
but
you're
not
crazy.
a
cosmic
whole lot now.
dividing for what?
So they're
You're
really
wasting,
stuck at
like,
this
what,
point.
maybe 20 seconds off the clock?
Really having to play a lot
That's
slower
it.
than maybe they were hoping to.
I mean, I guess it makes them re-clear.
It makes them re-clear, for sure. They have to go, like, okay, they could be pushed A main, they could be pushed C main, they could be pushed down garage, whatever. So it makes them have to re-clear. So in reality, it doesn't waste 20 seconds, it wastes like 50, maybe.
Wonky, right?
Yeah.
It's been a Cypher on top of the box C. It's been an Astra on top
But
of
still,
the box
I don't know.
A. Cloud9 have really shown us a very dynamic defense and the versatility in it as well, and a lot of it catching Zombs off guard. You know, if you hear the
site's
Raze
open.
on A, if Raze isn't on the box, there's not a whole lot.
Oh
of
no,
other
they're
people who
reading
can get
into
on the
this. Look at
box,
this
but then they
rotation.
still
Yeah, dude, they're all rotating.
So that's gonna give them
Oh,
a big weapon
no,
to try to
Sentinels,
control
you're
this
too
A side.
obvious.
Last time, it faltered. They were not able to get
They're
a
gonna
pick.
have a setup too.
Oh
Not gonna
my
play at all.
God.
Look at this. Cloud9 Blue's already rotated.
This could be-
Site, but here comes all the Astra utility pouring out.
Oh.
Dapper able to get onto Leaf. Run it back.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter that the setup.
Follow in behind it. Like a battering ram.
They didn't get a single
Everything
kill.
going their way. Not a single player.
Not
has
one
fallen
kill,
for
and they were set up
Sentinels,
for
and
it.
they tie this thing right
It's just
back
like
up
incredible
11-11.
how like you call something
And,
that
I mean,
makes
we
sense in your
couldn't have
head
asked
and
for
then
a
it
more
all goes
exciting
wrong.
way to kick off the day, man.
Yeah, no, they had
Let's
the
come
read.
to this.
C9 had the
final
read
rounds of
perfectly.
regulation to decide
They
whether
just
or not overtime
got
will
out.
go into play.
This
Yeah.
spam right here sucked a lot.
I don't know
Losing the one with the spam.
what else to
Tens
say
kinda
about
popped off on that
round
kill.
other than just shoot through smoke.
That's
Just
tough.
sometimes send it and shoot through smoke, because
That's a
lot
bummer.
of the time can be the outcome.
Yeah.
And it
But
so
Sentinels is feeling damn good about it
demoralizing
for
around
sure.
like that. Fortunately for Cloud9 Blue, they're in a position where they can lose around. They have the credits
Listen,
for it.
There's hardly any other 1-2 punches more scary than Tens and Sig when they're on form.
Yeah.
And that combined with everyone else just committing, full sending it with the ult, good Astra utility to help cover some angles, good awareness, good spacing and timing. That's what Sentinel's strength is. They have such a high skill ceiling. They have so many players who are willing to just go out there and trade and be fearless. And that type of brawly style can yield big
Do you know
results
if there's any website that
your
shows
opponent's
agent
not
pick
on
rates
form
since
and not
Astra's been
prepared.
available?
And so there we
Uh,
go.
I'm sure there's
Look,
something
not going to
somewhere,
be
man.
sight.
I don't know. Off the top of my head.
Jens has a rifle, but also popped the blade storm here. Might have spotted Floppy, able to toss out the cloud burst there. Hunter Fury gonna come.
Oh my God, that's so unfortunate.
Is the second. Tens will fall, and Zombs is only able to trade back one, but the spike has since been planted. Neural Theft gonna give out some information. Gravity Well gonna keep Shazam at bay. Now they need to try and get the spike defused.
Push,
Three
push,
members still trying to
push.
fight for it. Noble
Assault.
Pulse trying to find the stun.
The-
Dapper picks up one, shoots the
Yes.
legs of another, but Mitch
I like
only
the assault.
chipped away, and it's all up to Shazam. Needs to go clutch.
Jazzy.
Oh
my God.
Keeping him in.
3K and map point for Sentinel.
Then Shazam.
They were on a different
I mean,
page.
we haven't talked about this
They were
man
slow.
enough, but do this
Yeah.
man justice. He's the IGL. He's the one having to pivot his role massively to accommodate Tens and make sure they get the most out of this roster.
Jesus.
He has had so much weight on his shoulders, so much pressure to keep Sentinels going forward, and now he comes up with a huge clutch. You thought Mitch had that. He was making such a good press into middle. He was getting the frags that he needed. It looked like perhaps they were going to break through.
I love the
But
push.
Sentinels right at the home
They
stretch,
just didn't
right before the
converge
finishing
all at
tape.
once.
They're
Yeah,
able
C9
to
won the
come
exchange
back
at the
and get
very
to map
beginning.
point
Whoever
first.
walked
Now,
out garage
Cloud9 Blue's been playing.
early,
I would not be
that
shocked to see
was
overtime.
it's just poorly. It was poorly
Sentinels
timed.
on one right now.
They
have
got the
recovered
two.
a
That guy
couple
walking out
rounds
garage
here
losing his
to take
life
this
right
lead
there was
back.
very, very, very important.
Hunter Fury, Cosmic Divide available for Sentinels. It's only going to be that neural.
They just
depth
needed
from
a
Mitch.
little
There's
more
that
patience,
Cosmic
C9,
Divide to split
and they won that
C
round.
site, and
Just
it's
a
looking to
little
be-
bit
It
more
comes down to
patience.
the fast flank again, man. It does.
All the
Especially because
marbles
Hunter
right
Fury is
here,
in play for
lads.
Shazam at the back of Long C. So they need to make sure that this flank does not ruin them. They need to
You
keep
are
Shazam alive.
divided.
I think the
all
drone
going long
spotted
C
all
again.
three, and Leaf tries to continue with that flank. It's snipped out, taken down. Now all
It's not
five
bad
are
right now.
Oh, this Hunter
To go
Fury
all
is
long
just
C,
long
and they have no
area,
ults?
and yeah, Hunter
Leaf
Fury
went through
still
the wall
available.
early,
no
man.
shock darts available, but that spike now
Odd.
planted. in a very good spot. Fortunately, I believe Cloud9 do have some smoke.
And they have the
options.
Sova.
Here
Yeah,
come
this
the
is.
Hunter Shuri
I'd say
going
this
on
is
down.
fine
Shazam
when
trying
they
to
have
pick
all
him
this
off.
shit on their
Fine.
side.
A huge
And they don't have
push from
anything
Denzel
on the
coming
other side.
Through, through garage dashes
GG.
on the side. He's finding 3
Wow.
kills. Only needs the
And
fucking
just
Oh,
flanks.
so close, dude. They almost came back. They almost came back. Oh, that's a bump.